I want to encourage all of the kids that want to participate in our Lenten Children's Sermon Challenge to write down on a piece of paper the main idea, the main theme of each week's children's sermon. And then when we gather on Easter Sunday, if you bring that piece of paper with all of the themes written on it from every week, or if you are unable to join us for the in-person worship on Easter Sunday, that you can email it to me. And every young person will get a special prize, for a special treat from me for following along over the next many weeks of Easter, of Lent. So although this is a little bit strange once again to be speaking to a camera, I'm looking forward to next week to being in the sanctuary and allowing people to actually interact back with me, children or adults alike. But I encourage you, if you feel so moved, to comment if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube as we come along together, or speak out loud to your screen or discuss with the people that you are with. And at the end of this specific week, I also have just a short challenge, if you will, for the young people to participate in with your families at home. So today is the first Sunday of Lent, and my first question would always be, well, what is Lent? Lent can be many things to many different people. It can be the giving up of something. It can be a time when we talk about and think about how we are sinful people. So what then is sin? This is a difficult word for us to discuss and to answer, not only as children, but really as adults. It is a difficult question to answer, but what to you is sin? Think about that for a moment. I understand sin as a mistake or something that separates us from God. It is something that God wouldn't want us to do. So Lent is this time between Ash Wednesday and Easter Sunday, when we think about how we make mistakes. We might say the wrong thing, we might do the wrong thing, but we know that it is okay because God forgives us. Now, I want to ask this question. Should we do mean things, say mean things, or be bad on purpose? I hope that everyone has answered no. You see, we shouldn't act mean to our brothers or sisters on purpose, but if there are times when we do something bad, maybe we are angry, we say something that we feel bad about, we know that we are forgiven. That is part of what Lent is about. Lent is about remembering to think about those things that we have done wrong, and then not just to think about them, but to ask for forgiveness. Now, how do we ask for forgiveness? Prayer is very simple. And I'm going to offer this challenge to you all today. With your parents or your family, if you are an adult and would like to participate, it's really a good idea for all of us to do this. But since we're not together this week, for worship, what I'd like for you to do is take out a piece of paper and write maybe 5 things that you have done wrong. 5 mistakes that you have made over the past week, over the past month, 6 months, year. They can be very small, like, I yelled at my sister today. Or they can be pretty big ones. But then once you have those 5 things as a family, I encourage you to be in prayer together, to ask God for forgiveness, to share your list with the rest of your family. Because that is what Lent is partly about. Seeking forgiveness, knowing that we can and we will make mistakes, but that God is a forgiving and a loving God. Will you join with me and repeat after me a prayer? Holy One, we thank you that knowing, even though we make mistakes, that you forgive us and you love us. Amen.